For sure. I mentioned earlier, Andy's been a friend. He's been a mentor. He brings a passion to the job, and every single day. It's just so impressive. I said, I wish everyone could bring that passion to their job, find a job they could bring that passion to every day. So, you certainly take that from him, and every coach I've been with or played for. They've all written a chapter in my coaching book. So, I'd like to steal all the good and then, maybe ignore some of the other stuff. But Andy's written a large chapter in my coaching book for sure. And, he's taught me the gift of being over prepared and, and never being surprised. And so, I've certainly grown under him, and I'm very thankful for my time with him. Well, it's exciting. It's exciting every day from the day I came back here because I'm a Bronco alum and a former captain. So I've cared about this program for a long time, and it obviously kicks up a notch. But the care and the excitement, it's been there all along, and now I get to lead it, and I'll some will be the same, some will be different. I'll take it my own direction, and I'm excited. Like I talked about with the players, this is a real good group of players, and really it's a really good group of people. And they're fun to work with. They work extremely hard every day. They're coachable. They want to get better. These are all the things you can ask out of student athletes.
Well, certainly a very emotional day. It's probably more fun being hired than when you resign. But to me, I'm thankful for my time here, the 10 years I've had here, the relationships I've developed with so many different people, whether it's the other coaches on our staff here at Western, the administrative staff, our fans, the Lawson Lunatics, and my coaching staff and our support staff. But, people that just support us all the time there. So a lot of great relationships, and that's how you base, I think, a career is on the type of relationships you have with other people. So I've been fortunate to have some great ones. I'm excited about the future of the Bronco hockey program. When you're leaving a job, you always want to make sure that the program's in great shape, and we're in great shape right now. The talent we have here now, the type of young men that we have, both academically and on the ice, I mean, it's a tremendous group. And then whenever you can promote from within, that's a compliment to the program, and that's the way that I look at it with Pat Ferschweiler being named the head coach. He's got a lot of energy. He brings a great deal of intensity. He's familiar with the way that this program operates. He's going to bring some fresh new ideas, which I think is exciting as well there too. He's supported by a great crew with J.J. Crew as our recruiting director and assistant coach, and Will Massey working with our goaltenders. And then he will hire another assistant coach to complement our staff as well, Pat will. We also have, Tim Herman, our strength and conditioning coach, is the best in the business. So I think all the ingredients are here to have a successful season. We're a young team, and so I think the future looks very solid. Well, I think it even goes beyond the relationship that Pat and I've had. It's the relationship he's had in other situations, being a player here, a junior player in the USHL, a guy that was a hard-working, hard-nosed player that was a captain here with the Broncos, went on to play pro hockey for a number of years, so has that experience. Certainly, coached at the midget AAA level, which is a development program that is directly relatable to what we do here at Western. And then, the opportunity to work here initially with me for a couple of years, and then to move on into the pro ranks, the Red Wings organization with Jeff Blashill was a great learning experience for Pat. He learned how to deal with the pros, and that's going to help our players here as they prepare to move on. All of the players that come to Western come here to be pro hockey players. We're going to make sure that they get a solid education, but no doubt about it, when you come to Western, you're coming because you want to be a pro hockey player, and we've been fortunate enough to develop a lot of pro hockey players, and more importantly, pros in life as well, too. So Pat's well suited for the job, and he's got great people around him, and he's got a great group of talented players to work with as well.
Yeah, he's had a huge impact. People who know my story, I was passed over twice, and Coach took a chance on me and brought me in here and really gave me an opportunity to grow and develop as a hockey player and really see my potential. And his influence goes so much farther than hockey too. He teaches us every day how to be a better person, what it's like to be a Bronco, what it's like to be a better student. His impact goes so much deeper than hockey, and we're really going to miss him. No, along with the sadness of Coach Murray leaving, we're all really excited for Coach Fersch to take over. He's a he's a favorite. The guys like him. He's got a lot of energy. He's very intense. So we're ready for that. His job last year is to take care of our power play, and I think we finished around second in the nation. So we know he's got the expertise, he's got the experience, and we all like him. We're really excited for him to take over. I think he can do a lot for us.
Yeah, going into my 5th year, he's definitely had a lot of impact. Trying to teach us the right ways, not only how to play the game and to how to live life too. How to live like a Bronco, and the expectation of him to live every day and be better than the last is probably forever going to be imprinted in my brain. And so, yeah, it's been a huge impact, and you can obviously see from his history and accolades that he's done a great job here and everywhere he's coached. Yeah, no, there's a ton of excitement. I think a lot of guys really like him with how intense he is and his attention to detail. And coming not that long ago from the Red Wings and pro hockey, I think he's got some knowledge that he's excited to pass on to us, and we're excited to learn, and we're just excited to get things underway.
Well, Coach Murray has been a legend in the sport of ice hockey and will continue to be a legend here at Western Michigan University. When we hired him, we couldn't believe what we were able to attract to the Broncos with the experience that he had, and it's been an incredible 10-year experience with Coach Murray in charge. Our young men have been in great shape. Our Bronco fans, our lunatics, the commitment on the academic side, along with the commitment to the sport, growing and enhancing, has absolutely been a part of Andy's tenure and all of those young men that have played, and some are still playing. Certainly are thankful for the impact that Coach Murray will always have on their lives, as we will be here, personally me, but also personally at Western Michigan. Well, I have been around long enough to watch Coach Ferschweiler when he was Pat the student athlete. So Pat the student athlete graduated in 3 years and a finance major. So we've always known, had an opportunity to play in the NHL, had an opportunity to coach in the NHL, had an opportunity to come back here, told me 10 years ago this was his dream job. Wasn't looking elsewhere. This is what he wanted to be able to do, was to come back to his alma mater and continue to commit to Western Michigan, to all the Broncos that are out there from the alumni area, the past and currently. The one really perfect thing for this was the timing. Coach Murray had made the decision, and there could not be a better time for us to realize that these student athletes know, the last 3 years they've been coached by him. We have a group of young men that had unbelievable year last year, and coaches and staff that sacrificed so much to play during COVID. To look forward to what we knew we had coming this season, I think it was extremely hard for Coach Murray, but Coach Murray was one of the first to admit that he was excited about Pat coming back, and certainly my discussion and conversations that we had to be able to look at this it was the right choice. He earned the job. We know that we'll go on with passion, dedication, commitment, winning, challenging for championships, and this group of young men are ready for that.